this is Tom.
Hello.
And we are up here in the White Mountain National Forest, and we're going to find some gold today. Now last week we came to this spot, we found it. If you haven't seen last week's video, go check it out. It's finding the gold spot, finding a new gold spot, prospecting in the White Mountains. And we searched around. It took us most of the day, but we test panned this area and we found that there's good gold right here from the pans that we got. Now there are two parts to gold prospecting. There's the gold prospecting part, which is searching for a spot that is rich in gold. The second part is gold mining. You know where the gold is, and now you just need to collect it. And that's what we're doing today. We're going to be gold mining. Now, generally, when you're gold mining, a sluice box or a rocker box or a high banker would be a great thing to use. But here in the White Mountain National Forest, as of now, when I make this video, the only thing we can use is a pan, a classifier, and a hand tool like a shovel. And that's all you need. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be taking the gold out of this area using a pan and a classifier. And we're also having a little side competition. Me and Tom are going to see who can find the most gold. It's the Great Prospector Showdown. My first pan of material. Tom did his first pan. Found about 10 pieces of color. So I gotta keep up. Pieces. 2 small flakes. Not a bad start. Tom is on his second pan. He found about 10 pieces of color in the first one. I see it. That looks like the piece of the day so far. There's a few over here too. But he's got that one big piece. We'll get that cleaned up. I'll get that cleaned up and I'll get a picture, show you what that looks like. But we're up to a good start, but that's he's got a big piece there. So I better get digging. We're having a competition today to see who can get the most gold. So we'll see. My third pan. My first couple pans were just about the same. I'm staying on that same line. I'm looking for bigger pieces. One good thing about panning versus a sluice box is you can see how you're doing with each pan. And you can adjust, especially when you're following a pay streak. should be good. Oh, look at that. Couple pieces down there too. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 5 pieces. Let me get it all up top. See that up top? One over there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's another one that got by. I'll clean it up and I'll get a good picture for you. We're not doing too bad. We're getting some bigger flakes, a lot of fine stuff. Still sitting between 8 and 10. Sometimes you'll get less, only 7 or 8, but they'll be bigger. Like my last pan had some nice good flakes in it. And we're doing all right, you know. Let me show you where we're digging here. We're digging all along this line right here, right across. I even did one further up, and you can almost see where the leaves start and the sand starts. There's a line. That's because that's the high water for this year. Wash the leaves away. That tells me that the flood goes all the way up to the bank here. And it's dropping the gold right in here. Right in here. That's the line. Right down in there. All the way up. So we're going to keep on digging there. And we are tempted to go down and try over where these bigger boulders are. Because the gold may not turn and get in the corner here. It could drop out of in here with the bigger boulders. So I'm going to try a few up in that area as well. How'd you do? This is a good pan. Oh yeah. Oop, let me get you down there. Oh yeah. That is pretty good. That might have been a little better than mine. I better keep digging. We're on like our 8th pan, and we're still working here. The hole's getting bigger, as you can see. And we've done some down there, and we've done a couple along this whole line, even further down. And the further you go down, pieces get smaller. The big ones have dropped early up in this area, so we're concentrating on here. And we've both done about 8 pans. Let me show you my latest pan. See that? I don't know if it's better in the shade or in the sun. So I'll do both. But it's right there. And there's 3 nice pieces, but there's, I don't know, 10 or 15 small pieces too, and those are kind of jagged, so I like it. And we're going to keep on going. Tom's doing another pan over there now. And this is probably going to be the last pan, and we're going to make some lunch. Today for lunch is barbecue, sausage, hamburgers. Hold on. with onions. I'm going to try to fit 4 of them in here. With onions. And a little barbecue sauce. Look like they're done. I'm going to shut that off. Put some onions on there. Now this pan I'll just wipe out with a paper towel and clean it at home. It goes inside my classifier. Not really about the gold. It's about being out here, enjoying the day. Well, we're going to eat this, and then we'll get back to digging. It's after lunch. And the hole over there is getting bigger, as you can see. We're on pan about 12, I would say. 12? I think about 12. And the update is because of this. This happens to be my best pan of the day. Let me show you here. See that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 good flakes. Now Tom has been sucking up his and not showing me, so I don't know how I'm doing, but that's a good one. It's got to get him scared. The hole down the end keeps getting bigger. But Tom has moved around. He came in over here and did just as good because it's in that line. And this is number, I don't know, around 15, maybe 16. I think Tom's probably ahead of me by a pan or two. And his pans have been looking good, the ones I've seen, the ones he's shown me. Well, let me show you this one. This is the... I'll get a better picture, but you should be able to see that. I don't know how close that can go before it gets blurry, but I'll probably do one more pan after I rest a little bit, and then I'll dump out the snuffer bottle, show you what it looks like. And I do have a bucket of black sand that I've been saving because I don't want to waste my time getting the small stuff out of there, but an occasional nice flake will slip by me. And as you can see, the material in these pans, there is a lot of black sand and red garnet, and those are some nice heavies in that area. So far so good. I'll be back. Here we are, and I'm done. I lied, I did like 2 more pans, but my back can't do another one. Tom's doing another one over here. It's in that same line. We were working up by the white bucket, and we started digging across. We found where the pay line was, and then we dug up and dug that trench down, and that paid pretty good. But I dumped my snuffer out, and let me show you what that looks like. There. Look at that. I don't know how close I can go, but that's not too bad. Not great, but it is definitely the best I have done this year. Best so far this season. But it took a lot, because it took a lot to find this spot. I'll see if I can get Tom to dump out his snuffer so we can get a peek before we go back to the house and weigh in. But Tom was digging over here, and he started here and dug a few in here, and he kept coming back. So he was getting something in there, but he would basically hide it. But I'm going to try to talk him into dumping his snuffer out. He says this is his last pan he's doing up there now. So we'll see what he gets in that, and we'll see if we can get him to dump his snuffer out and see if who's going to win the Prospector Showdown. Alright, here we have it. Tom dumped out his snuffer bottle. Let me show you what it looks like. I got a close-up picture too. That's his right there. See it? I don't know how good. I'll have a close-up picture for that. And then here's mine. Who do you think? I don't know. That's pretty close. Hard to tell. We're gonna have to put those on the scale to find out. So we're done here because we're beat. We got a ride home, so we're gonna pack it up here, and we will meet you back at the house for the weigh-in. Okay, we're back at the house now, and I've cleaned up all the gold, cleaned out the black sands, and we're ready for the weigh-in. Let's take a look at it and see what we've got. Alright, here we have Tom's. Let me turn this on and make sure that is at 0 there. And This is Tom's. We'll weigh his first and see what we get. Wow, 0.55. That's more than a half a gram of gold. That's a really good day. Let me put that back. Saying 0.56 now. We're going to call it 0.56. 0.56, let me write that down. And now let me get that back on there. That's at 0. Here's mine. Let me get it all, every last thing. Here we go. The great Prospector Showdown. Tom moved around a lot. I stayed in the pit. And 0.52, 0.53. It's flipping back and forth. I'm gonna call it 0.53, but not quite enough. Wow-wee. Well, that's 0.53. There you have it. He beat me by 0.03. That's close. That's just a few flakes. But we did really well. It's actually one of our better days. We really took the time for a whole day to get the right spot. But we had a great day. It's the best day of the year and one of our best days up in the White Mountains. That I would say that's a very good day for just panning with no sluice box. If you like this video, please hit a like and hit that subscribe button down here in the corner. Those things really help us out grow this channel so that we can make more videos and share them with you. So until next time, peace.